When my daughter walked out of the bathroom, she said, "Mommy, I drank the mint juice because it smelled yummy." I was confused. "What do you mean your stomach feels fizzy?" I thought she was just being dramatic. Kids say weird things all the time. 10 minutes earlier, she had been running around the hallway pretending to be a dog, and now she was curled over on the couch whispering, "Mom, I feel sparkles in my head." I laughed at first because it sounded ridiculous, but then I saw the empty bottle on the bathroom counter, a tall green bottle with the words Mint Industrial Rinse on it. The cap was off and the inside was bone dry. "Harper," I said, trying not to panic, "did you drink this?" She blinked at me slowly. It tasted like gum. My heart dropped into my stomach so fast I almost threw up. Industrial rinse, not mouthwash, not toothpaste. I had only bought it because it was on sale at the supply store, and the guy said it kills everything. I didn't think he meant children. Her cheeks were getting blotchy, and her eyes kept rolling up for a second before she forced them back down. I grabbed my keys and shoved my shoes on without tying them. We were out the door in under a minute. At the ER, the nurse didn't even look up from her clipboard. "Name? Age? Reason for visit?" She drank something, I started. The nurse held up a finger. The universal shut up finger. "One at a time, please." I wanted to scream. I answered her questions while Harper swayed against my hip like she was on a boat. When the nurse finally looked up, she squinted at Harper and said, "She looks dehydrated. We'll put you in the queue." The queue, I repeated. "I think she got poisoned. Can someone check her blood alcohol levels at least?" The nurse paused, annoyed. "Ma'am, she's 10. Kids don't drink alcohol." "She didn't drink alcohol. She drank mouthwash with like a million proof alcohol." I snapped. The nurse wrote something on her sheet like she was writing down "crazy mother overreacting" and said, "We'll call you when you're next." We waited. We waited so long the vending machine started repeating its screensaver. Harper's head fell against my shoulder and her skin felt cold and wet. At one point she whispered, "Mommy?" and her voice sounded watery, like it was leaking out the sides of her mouth. Then her fingers started shaking. Just a little, just enough for me to notice. I went back to the desk. "Can you please just run a blood alcohol test on her?" The receptionist didn't even look up. "You'll have to wait your turn, ma'am. We have actual traumas coming in." "She could die," I said. "You said she's dehydrated," she corrected like she was the one who'd examined her. "Give her some Gatorade." Her eyes flicked toward the blue bottle in the vending machine like I should go buy it. I wanted to throw it at her face. Another 30 minutes passed, and Harper stopped responding entirely. Her head lolled forward, and when I tried to straighten her up, her jaw slackened. "Harper." I shook her. Nothing. My brain did something primal. I have no other way to describe it. I stood up, shoved the waiting room chairs aside, and stormed through the double doors. "Ma'am, authorized only," someone yelled behind me. I didn't care. I didn't even hear them anymore. I was running from room to room yelling, "I need help. Someone help my daughter." When I finally found an empty bed, I laid Harper down and grabbed the nearest nurse by the sleeve. "Please, look at her." The nurse glanced over lazily. Then suddenly her whole face changed. "She's seizing." That's when everything exploded. Doctors, monitors, alarms. Suddenly they all believed me. One of them yelled, "What did she ingest?" And I shoved the empty bottle into his hands. His eyes widened. "This isn't consumer grade. Get me labs now. And someone call poison control." They pushed me out of the room. I sat in a plastic chair shaking so hard my teeth hurt. Every minute felt like a punishment. Finally the doctor came out. His face was gray. Not tired gray, guilt gray. "Is she?" I couldn't finish. "She's alive," he said, voice cracking. "We flushed her system and stabilized her. If we had waited any longer..." He didn't finish either. I felt my lungs start working again, one breath at a time. He wiped his eyes. "I'm sorry we didn't listen to you. Industrial rinse has a 70% alcohol concentration. Her blood levels were fatal. You were right to ask for testing." Then he lowered his voice, almost whispering. "Most kids don't survive a delay like that." I didn't say anything. I just nodded and walked past him because I needed to see my daughter breathe.